It's been 30 years since terrorists bombed a military dormitory called Khobar Towers in Saudi Arabia, killing 19 U.S. Air Force members. 12 of those airmen were assigned to Eglin Air Force Base. As News 13's Maggie McGuigan tells us, Eglin honored their sacrifice this morning and is ensuring that their legacy is passed on to future generations.
3 decades doesn't erase anything. It doesn't fill the empty spaces that are left behind.
At Eglin Air Force Base, the memories of June 25, 1996 remain as powerful as ever. At 9:50 p.m., a truck bomb exploded outside Building 131 at Khobar Towers in Dhahran, Saudi Arabia, where American service members were living in support of operations in the region. 19 airmen were killed, 12 of whom were assigned to Eglin Air Force Base and were just days away from returning home. 498 people were injured, 105 of whom were part of Eglin's nomads.
It really is one of the first shots in what became, the opening salvo in what became the global war on terror.
In the days that followed, former President Bill Clinton visited Eglin as the nation grappled with what would become a defining moment for America.
This event is not only important for our history as a nation, but certainly our history in the Air Force and in the 33rd Fighter Wing and of the Gulf Coast community, when the community rallied around the survivors as they came back and had to move on and heal and go through the mourning and grieving process. It was a community effort, and one that we're proud to see here represented today by all the people that are here.
As Eglin marked 30 years, survivors and victims' families stood alongside today's airmen to remember those who never made it home. For retired Master Sergeant Calvin Lord, the anniversary is a reminder of the tragedy. He helped escort one of the fallen airmen home, carrying the American flag that will be presented to his family.
I just felt proud, that I was representing a fallen airman. During that period of time, the people that just really responded. You could see the hurt in their faces. So that was comforting. But that flag, it meant a lot.
Those experiences are what connect the tragedy to the men and women serving today.
We also have the newest generation of airmen who are still staring down the threats that we haven't faced yet, that are coming in the future. So today was a chance to actually have both those come together and to speak to both those audiences there, those that have gone before and those that will go in the future.
30 years later, survivors still carry the memories and families still feel the loss. But Eglin will ensure the fallen are remembered.
It's part of our identity. It's woven into the fabric of who we are as a wing, as a base, and as a community.
In Okaloosa County, Maggie McGuigan, News 13, Panhandle Strong.
Today's ceremony included reading of the names of the 19 airmen that were killed in the attack. Eglin leaders say the legacy of those airmen will continue for generations to come.